From our previous example, this function worked, but we want to double check and see if there are any improvements to make or if we can make it clearer. So let's ask Copilot. I just highlight the function, open inline chat, and start a rounded conversation with Copilot. On the left side here, you see I have the model picker, and you can easily switch between the available models for the same task. I start by typing the / character to see the available / commands. A / command is basically a built-in that guides Copilot towards performing specific tasks. These tasks can include adding documentation, editing files, fixing bugs, and many more. Select the / explain command and ask Copilot to suggest improvements. Copilot gives a summary of the function, notable improvements, and then goes on to suggest approaches that I can take, like adding a layer of input validation and using the two-pointer approach to optimize the memory, among other improvement suggestions. Now, with a good understanding of Copilot's recommendations, I can ask it to implement, and you'll immediately see that the code gets updated in real time. I'm happy with the changes. Actually, not very happy. The variable naming here can be improved a little bit, but the beauty is you can iterate on your prompts and get Copilot to make further improvements. So I'll run my function to ensure that nothing is broken. My recommendation is before you move on with your project, ensure that you test immediately after accepting any code suggestions. Our code at this point could use some documentation, so I invoke Copilot Inline Chat again and try a different model this time round. I use /doc, and without adding any other prompt, Copilot will already know what is expected. Again, before accepting the suggestion, I can easily switch to another model, rerun the same prompt, and then compare the style and depth before I even get to make any actual changes on my file, which I think is really cool. In the end, I get this nice, clean JS doc block that documents what the function does, the approach taken, the parameter, and return value. And that's GitHub Copilot Inline Chat feature. Perfect if you have a specific piece of code that you're curious about and you want to iterate on faster as you move on to other tasks. Remember, A, use / commands to move faster on top developer use cases, and then B, you can easily compare your model results by using the model picker to swap between different models. Try Copilot Inline Chat today and happy coding!